Andy.
Alan?
Sup. Hello there everybody and sup! My name is Alan Nagy. I am one of the Muffin Brothers. Today we are doing a review on The Last of Us. If you don't know what The Last of Us is, and you've been stuck under a pile of dirty socks for 4 months, then let me explain.
Hello?
The game is based around the main character Joel, who after a worldwide spread of an infection which causes people to turn into mindless walking infected corpses, is sent on an escort mission to take Ellie, the only human immune to the infection, to the rebels known as the Fireflies.
Whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
But this is no walk in the park, as you would have expected. Each part of the game is covered with an entirely new surrounding, making the distance of the journey seem excruciatingly long for both yourself and the characters. With each corner comes different scenarios. Around one could be a murderous fiend waiting to bite your male genitalia off, and the other could be a bloody clicker who just happens to know where you are and how he's going to brutally rip you apart in the next 3 seconds. While Joel and Ellie try to survive, you are met with all and more of these bad boys, with each and every one of them wanting your heads on a platter.
I warned you.
This game is also equipped with an in-depth and gripping story, in which Joel and Ellie go through several emotions to reach their destination. Every character you meet in the story has their own style, and through amazing voice acting and brilliant scenarios, you come to love or hate them.
Look, we're almost done. Stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
There were points at where my mouth was wide open from shock at what could happen to these characters you came to know over the time of playing. Even after playing for what seemed a decade and finishing the single player, the multiplayer comes into its own spotlight, giving a 4v4 tactical team game where the last bullet in the chamber could mean life or death. With scarce ammo and limited resources, you will have to work together with your teammates. Without them, it's almost a certainty you will die. Unless you're some kind of badass. Some are calling this the game of the year, and I have no doubt it's a 10 out of 10, but it still has its flaws. At certain points you can run up to enemies and smash them through a wall, with only their arms and legs poking from it, flailing about like someone attached thrusters to them. And at other occasions, Ellie would faceplant herself into a very aware and awake enemy, only to walk away and hide behind Joel. But this does not remove you from the tense atmosphere. After something like this happened, I would walk around a corner and be pulled straight back into the action. Now, I have no doubt that this is recognised as a good game, and is definitely one to buy. If you get the opportunity to play this, sit down, shut up and concentrate, because that controller won't leave your hand until you're face down on the floor from exhaustion. With a gripping and intense single player and a balls to the wall multiplayer, I give this one a 10 out of 10 Allens.